Hey, good morning, team. Hope everybody's doing well. These beautiful days we have in Wisconsin recently, that's why we live here, right? Hope you're all able to be out and enjoying it. First of all, happy anniversary. I know it's a few days after it, but great celebrating the joining of our two organizations, and appreciate all the hard work everybody's put in to bring us together. I wanted to give you an update on what's going on in our ag team. As you know, June is Dairy Month in Wisconsin, so be sure to treat your family to plenty of milk, cheese, and ice cream during this month. On a good note, milk prices have spiked recently. We're thinking the reason for that is because restaurants, of course, are starting to open up and they're restocking their supplies, so demand's gone up on milk. So that's a good thing in the short term for our farmers, hopefully our dairy farmers, hopefully that'll stay that way. As we all know, the crops are in the ground. Much better spring in 2020 than in 2019. So you can see the corn coming up and the soybeans are starting to sprout through. So we're hoping for a perfect amount of moisture this summer and a lot of heating degree days so we can have a bumper crop in the fall. On that note, this past week, Wisconsin had a plus 4% in the crop condition report in the United States. We tied with Iowa. We're not usually that strong. Illinois only had a plus 1%. They had a lot of rain this spring, so they're not doing so well. So moving on, hay's been cut, first crop of hay, so that's good to see. On another note, marketing has helped us by starting our own Facebook page for the ag team and a Twitter account. So please follow, share, and like both of those. Our crop insurance team is busy collecting acreage reports. These reports are filed with the ASCS office. The reports show what crop has been planted in what fields. And this information is needed by the crop insurance team in case the farmer has a loss. So they have that data. These crop or acreage reports are due by July 15th. Hemp. A lot of buzz about hemp in 2019, right? Hasn't been so much of a buzz this year. Why? Because our farmers that grew a crop in 2019 are still sitting on that crop. Turns out there aren't a lot of buyers for it because we don't have a lot of processors here in the Midwest. So several, I shouldn't say several, but quite a few of our farmers who grew it in 2019 are not in 2020. There are a few that are, but what they're doing is they're doing the full circle. They're growing it, they're processing it, and they're retailing it themselves. So be interesting to see how that industry develops. Lastly, the entire ag team, both crop and our lenders, are helping our farmers navigate the disaster aid application process. This aid was created as part of the CARES Act, and our team continues to meet with our farm customers in the barnyards, of course maintaining the social distancing, but still having that great face-to-face, which builds the relationships that we have with our farmers. So that's it for June, and
Happy June Dairy Month!
How long?